is going on, everybody? How's it going? Man, you ever have a tough time, saying hello to somebody? Like your mouth and your brain and the most basic, you just can't, you'd be walking through through the vegetable section or something like that, and some voluptuous, yeah, that, some little hottie comes up and she's like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, good, I'm good, I'm really good, and you're like, she's like, okay, well, that's great to hear. You're like, good, very, very good. Yep, thanks. Okay, I'll just get these friggin' potatoes. Yep, carrots. Got some carrots. Good. Yep. And then you just walk away and you're like, Jesus, what was that? What was that? Sometimes I feel like that with you guys, when I'm when I do this little introduction piece, I'm always like, sometimes the mouth and the brain just don't, they don't bread tie themselves together, very tightly. So it's every once in a while I'm like, hello, but what's up, everyone? Thanks for popping by and joining us, and welcome to beginning of the week. We'd love for all of you to hit the subscribe button, and if you do, many thanks, and if you don't, then maybe you will sometime in the more distant future. You know what I'm talking about, but it's good to be here with all of you today. We're in the month of January, or what some people call around here in Asheville, they'll call it the wolf month. Because January is that type of month where, wolves are around and they're a little bit more active up here in the Appalachian Mountains. So if you go walking through some woods, or maybe some type of tree plantations, or some forestry or something, and you're out there, just dropping pieces of little Debbie, on the ground, or maybe hanging little strands of little bologna from a fern, or maybe, you're just sunbathing it on a damn rock or something like that. You might just run into the big bad wolf just licking on one of those delicious treats. You know what I'm talking about? He's out there, and he may even be out there just chewing on damn Hansel's damn neck bone, because he's already got to Gretel, and that's the thing about a starving wolf, man. It'll really, 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 it'll eat about anything if you really let it, and that's just Mother Nature doing its work around here, and that's what she does best. You know what I'm talking about? So let that big bag dog eat, Woo woo! All right, man. We're going to play a couple tunes real quick, and then we're going to jump into this thing. Let's do this, huh? Hear that dang thing? Hot damn! Dude, let's do that one more time, because do you hear that guitar? You hear that? That damn thing. Woo! Let's do it. Whew. Man, that'll really set your fucking fire, your body on fire. I'm so jealous. I get so jealous of people that can fucking play guitar like that. I've never been able. Let me get these damn things off me. They're fucking trying to strangle me around like a damn, like Tarzan, rolling around in the freaking jungle right now. But man, I just never ever been able to do that on a guitar. My fingers just don't work like that. And I've always been jealous of someone that could do that. I've tried and I just can't do it. I'll play a couple chords in there and that sort of thing, but I got the damn rhythm of a Latino a Latino just break dancing, I guess, something like that, or whatever you want to call it. But, I got that rhythm, I got the soul, but I just don't have the, fingerality, I guess, of trying to do all that. But damn, man, anyways, again, good to be here on this it is Monday, but this is going to be coming out Tuesday, and I just hope the beginning of your week, has been started out, good for you. And the reason we got to this episode a little bit later than usual is because I watched some football yesterday, and hot damn, it was a good damn day, but we'll get into that in just a second, but again, good to be here. Hope everything started out for you guys all right. Last week, we asked people about their holiday resolutions, and so we're going to be getting into that. We got a couple texts coming through with all of that, and we'll get to that soon. But anyways, I want to thank all those people that have been sending in texts. Really cool. Shows that you're listening a little bit to me talk about whatever most of the time. So, and that's just the way it goes in here. Sometimes it's a little pre-planned, sometimes it's not. Today, it is definitely, I don't know. It's in and out, it's the circle is not a complete circle right now. So, but it's still good to be here with you guys and that sort of thing. But hot damn, man, I'll tell you one thing. Football yesterday. I'm going to jump right into that, man. The Green Bay Packers. Last team to make the playoffs, and they weren't even supposed to be even close to making it. But somehow the stars aligned. Some lady had a baby, and that baby's name is Jordan Love, I guess. And then she had another baby next door, who was helping delivering the first baby. They're delivering each other in a way. Was damn Mr. El Paso himself, Mr. Aaron Jones. Hot damn, baby. That dude, woo, boy. Oh, my God. I was just like, what's going on? Dude, the youngest team in NFL history, the Green Bay Packers, got into the playoffs just by there wasn't even skin on there's no skin on these on the damn teeth, there's no skin there. They got all the skin in the game, but it just got barely in there by the skin of their teeth, But damn, man, it was just a back and forth battle, and it was just good to see them win, man. They won against the Chicago Bears. Of course, it's the 10th straight time that they've beaten them. But hot damn, man, 17-9 put them into the playoffs. And now this upcoming week, this week right now that we're in right now, we got to play the Cowboys, which is going to be, we'll see what happens, man. But hot damn, man, I am just stoked that they made it in. That's all I can say. Congratulations to Jordan Love and the rest of the team. Everybody, like, they did more than enough. Somehow, again, just to barely get in there, and I really thought the Saints were gonna, like, really, just take it home, man. I really did. But somehow we managed to pull it out. I was just I was yelling at the TV, and I just couldn't, and afterwards I was like, okay, I'm going to do the podcast. It's going to be a good podcast. Let's do the podcast. And then I was like, God, I just can't, dude. I can't. I was just stoked. And that's all I could say, man. Let's see how the rest of the playoffs go. Congratulations to the Cleveland Browns for getting in there. I hate that the damn Pittsburgh Steelers. Not even gonna. That team just. They annoy me. What can I say? I'm not a Pittsburgh Steeler fan. You guys had bathroom stall Burger floating around on you, throwing the ball when he should have been, put in some, I'm not going to get into it. But anyways, congratulations to also the Detroit Lions, man. The Detroit Lions, they're a remarkable football team. They just are. Yeah, they did play the Vikings yesterday, but still, hot damn, these guys are on. And I don't even know who they play. I'm not even going to look, but I'm sure that they have an upcoming match that's going to be, they might have to play the Rams, but dude, if Green Bay gets knocked out, I'm going with Detroit. Detroit or the Browns, one of the two. The rest of the teams could just, But hot damn, again, man, and I could go on this forever, man, but congratulations to the damn Green Bay Packers. I can't believe it, dude. That is just, first year for Jordan Love to be their starting quarterback, and he makes it there. That's an impressive journey, man, and big ups to all the teams that came close, to getting in there. It was Seattle and the Saints, and there was another team in there that I can't really think of, but hot damn, man, that's just the way it goes. That's football for you. So, but all right. So I have started something that I have never ever took on before in my entire life, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right. I have started Dry January. And for all of you that don't know what that is not consuming any alcohol for the month, man. The month of, January. And I did this to try to help myself out, to get back. I don't know, man. I feel lost. I feel incomplacent or not complacent, or however, whatever you want to call it. I just don't I don't know. I'm just trying to get back to a better place where, where I have been, I guess. Last week I talked a little bit about cutting back on things, like sweets and certain foods, cutting back on, my big thing, pizza being the biggest for me, because hot damn, dude, I'll damn stick my dick in some fucking pizza crust and just, whoo, man, I'll molest the shit out of some fucking pizza crust, I'll get third-degree burn by just, by probably, maybe pouring that pizza sauce all over my body and just letting it sit there. But that's what I'm going for, man. I'm going for no alcohol this month, and I'm hoping that this will lead to me, making better decisions. And that's just not, of course, it probably will, but I don't know. I'm going to try it. October, I did, we did Sober October here and there. And I felt better, but I should have kept going, you know. I should have kept going in November and into December and that sort of thing. But, the holidays are the holidays. So, but, I just want to make better choices, better decisions. Hopefully my brain will think, think by it thinks by itself all the damn time, but maybe I'll have a better chance at, say, hello, hello, to somebody, instead of getting all like, because I think that's what's happening. It's just turning my brain into something that, that, I don't know. It's just turning it into something that I'm not liking, I guess, and that's what happens, that's what happens. That's what alcohol does to you, man. You sometimes start making bad decisions about things, and one of those things that I make a bad decision on when I, start taking down a little drinky drink is, I start hopping online and, I start purchasing things that, that I just, that I just don't need, just stuff that I don't know. Like, I'm like, I think that I need this thing, but in reality, I don't. And then, I'm spending money impulsively and which I know that's hurting me, more than helping me. So, and that's the thing about picking up a habit like, like alcohol. It just really takes, it'll take a fucking hold of you in a heartbeat, It'll just grab onto you in a fucking big way, I mean, it'll just jump on you real quick. You won't even know it. And then the next thing you know, it's like a damn dirty snake just coiling itself around your fucking neck while you're sleeping. And you don't know that it's happening until, you wake up, and by the time that happens, it's already too late. And you're just lying there in a pool of your own urine. And you're just laying there in this puddle of your own fucking urine, and and you've eaten half a damn TV dinner, that sort of thing. That thing's just camping out on your bedside table because, you got so wasted from from that evening that, you fell asleep. And now you got plastic silverware and you got this snake around your neck, and now tell me, man, who in the fuck wants that, man? And I hate to sound so like in your face, but who wants to lay there next to a half-eaten Salisbury steak and some of your own homemade damn lemonade, I mean, not me, that's the thing, as I've been, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I've been lying to myself about certain things. And that makes me disappointed in myself, man. And, I'll say like, I'm going to do this, and then I never do it, or I'm going to start this, and then I never start it. It's just what it is. Like again, like last night, I had a couple drinks, and after the game, again, I was going to do the podcast and all that stuff. And then I started flipping around and I ran into, you remember that movie? It was called, Thank You for Smoking. Do you remember that thing? That thing was on TV last night. And this movie kind of came out in like 2004, 2005, whatever it is, that sort of deal. But this movie is about a man that tries to get people to smoke those dirty cigarettes. They're trying to smoke those old gold cigarettes. And even though he knows that they are bad for you, he still tries to manipulate the situation by saying, all cigarettes. I mean, why can't you just make that your own decision? If you want to smoke cigarettes, smoke cigarettes. But it's a good film and that sort of thing. But there's a part in the film that really stuck out to me more than anything, and it's the main character sitting there with these other two people, and one of them is a spokesman for the firearm industry, and the other spokesman, this female that's sitting with the main character and the other cat, she's the spokesman for alcohol. And so now they get into the conversation because about who, which out of the three, is worse. Is it cigarettes? Is it alcohol? Or is it guns? And, and it came down to being, cigarettes, being the worser, or, the more, the devil just damn, coming up behind you and just clawing you right in your damn back, saying, here's that nicotine. Suck on this, bitch, or something like that. I don't know. But but that's what it is, man. It came down to cigarettes being worse because they kill, more people every year. About two, every day. Supposedly, of course, this is 2005. They would kill about 2 planefuls of people a day, and so and that's probably most likely true. But for me, I'd say cigarettes are probably the worst. But at the same time, and look, man, I'm sorry if this is like not the best, not the best episode. I'm just letting you know, what's going on with me and how how I'm trying to do better for myself. And hopefully if you guys are out there, kind of struggling with the same thing, then maybe you will like to, maybe try dry January as well. So, but again, like, man, where was I going with it? Where was I going with it? Oh, yeah. But I guess, cigarettes may be worse. They may kill a bunch of people. But if you look at alcohol as like a whole, man, alcohol, I think, does way, 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 way more damage because, it's like that snake. It's like that snake. It'll sneak up on you real slow, and while slithering its nasty head around, it just starts to destroy everything in its way. It'll just, it starts destroying your family, the relationships with your friends, your health, your wallet. More than anything, I mean, the list just keeps going and growing and growing. And look, man, again, man, I'm not trying to preach at you or give you a lesson of like, what you should do or what you shouldn't do. Again, this is just, because that's not my thing, man. I don't like saying you need to do this or you have to do this. It's got to be up to you on whether you want to do, man. And I know that, and again, man, I'm sorry this kind of got a little serious and that sort of thing, but and usually if you ask anyone that knows me, I'm like, serious, being serious is not my, like, dude, it's not my 2 scoops of scoops, it's not my, not my raisin bit, I'm not, it's not my forte, you know what I'm talking about? I am usually loose as a goose, and that's just what it is, and usually it's just who I am at heart, man. I'm a feel-good person. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and that's just what it is, man. But, every so often, I got to put that to the side and, kind of, every once in a while, I got to be serious. And serious, being serious, just, it helps you get, for me, whenever I'm serious, it just kind of refocuses me, man. It gets myself back in line, I guess, and it kind of helps me get my shit together. I can only go so far until finally I get so burnt out on trying to man, I've always tried to, and it may not seem like it on here sometimes, but I've always tried to make, people laugh all the time. And sometimes just doing that, being at work all day and everything, I'm surrounded by a bunch of dudes, and I'm the clown, man. But sometimes being the clown is not what I want to be all the time, And then when I do get serious, sometimes people are like, dude, what's wrong? And it's like, man, nothing's wrong. I'm just trying to get my like I said, man, trying to get my shit together. So, but look, man, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. You could do, again, man, you could do whatever you want, drinking or smoking crack out of your damn cousin's anus is something that you fucking enjoy doing, then, who am I to tell you, not to do that sort of thing. But for others, who are trying to slow down and hit the refresh button in their lives because they feel, that ripple of alcohol just, slowly moving into their thought bank, then maybe it's time to make a couple new changes, and that's okay, man. Because, to make change, let's see, what's that thing, man? I know there was a change. Shit, man. Man, if you don't change, nothing will change. I think that's what it was, man. Yeah. If you don't change, nothing will change. So, and that's where I'm at, man. I hate to take up this entire episode just talking about that, but so, sometimes that's just what it is, man. I just feel like I have taken a step backwards, and I need to be, I want to feel like myself again. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, this, that, and the other. But I'm thinking that a dry January would be good. So, and man, look, man, if anybody has, if anyone has, if anyone with a certain issue wants to share something like I have, or they're having a tough time with a certain issue in their life or whatever, and you want to get at us on the podcast voicemail, man, like, let us know what you're struggling with, right, or if you think dry January is just a bunch of bullshit, and again, that's to each their own. So, but get at us on the podcast voicemail, everybody, and that number's 828-209-8777. Or wait, 877, 3 sevens. 828-209-8777. And look, like I said, I'm not a therapist or anything like that. I just know that there are people out there that are, again, struggling with some of the same issues and some of the same things. So, man, be a voice. Be a voice to someone out there. Be a voice to some of these people. You don't have to leave your name or anything like that, but who knows? Like you doing that might just help someone else, out to get out of, if they're in a tough spot, to help them out of the damn shadows, But, just say some encouraging words, I guess, something like that. Because encouraging words tend to go far when people are having a lot of trouble, dude, and that's just, and that's just how things go. So, and again, man, I got, I'm getting real serious, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like this is just a downer episode, but it's just, how I'm feeling right now, and I feel like I'm gaying it up a lot too, and that's okay, because who doesn't need a little gay in their lives, huh? Fuck, man, everybody just little, that sort of thing. I mean, I haven't hit that stage of my life yet, but who knows? The future still is bright, and it's still, there's a long distance of my life left, so, and maybe cutting out the alcohol will add a couple more years onto my lovely, likely livinghood or something. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, let us know what's going on with all of you guys out there. And if you guys can help somebody out with some words of encouragement, hit that number, 828-209-8777. Hot damn, man. Was looking at some stuff today, and it looks like Kat Williams and Kevin Hart are back in it. They're arguing over whatever. I mean, I don't know, man. To me, it sounds like, I don't know. It sounds like Kat Williams is, I don't know. He sounds a little jealous, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, he called Kevin Hart an industry plant, and it's just one of those things that he is like, Kevin Hart got into the industry without even, I don't know, without even like really trying. Like the industry, I don't know, Kat Williams said that the industry was already set up for him, and that his, I don't know, like he's, and of course I'm fucking putting words into their mouth and everything, but let me see what it said, man. It said, no, that's not it. Hold up, just for a moment. I'm sorry, guys. I should have had this pulled up real quick, but I don't know what happened to that page. Let me see. Yeah, damn. I can't remember what he said, man. Oh, I wish I had it. But it says, this is what Kat Williams said. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him, ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. And he already had deals when he got out to Los Angeles. But he called him an industry plant who took shortcuts to reach some success in his career. And it's like, well, fuck, dude. I mean, hey, man, if you take fucking shortcuts, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about all that. For one, they're both great comics. They're both in an industry that is so hard to get into and to develop and try to become something, and I don't know. That's just overall a tough time for anyone to try to do that. I mean, but it just sounds like Kat Williams is a little bit jealous, like, and this is just me talking, and I'm not in that industry or that field or anything else, but I mean, it was kind of a low blow, I think. It sounds like Kat Williams had a bunch of opportunities and he didn't take them, and Kevin Hart came in there, swung the bat, like he wanted, I guess, baseball analogy, Kat Williams didn't want to get into the batter's box because he was too afraid to do that. And Kevin Hart did step up to the plate, and maybe he made he hit a single out. But at least he was wanting and willing to step up to the plate to do so. Yeah, it just sounds like, and of course this is all damn Hollywood stuff, and I don't want to Kevin Hart is Hollywood now. I mean, there's no doubt about that. You can't say that he's not. And I think at one point in time, Kat Williams he was on his way to becoming that, but then something got in the way, and who knows, man, maybe Kat Williams should have, dried out in January. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe that's what it was. But this feud's been going on for quite some time, but now it is, it's on there, man. It's flying high and flying. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Just to even, I don't know. I thought these guys were buddies and that sort of thing, What else did it say, man? Yeah. I don't know. In certain cases, it's like, who the fuck cares? But then on the other hand, it's like, hey, oh yeah, like right here on the Breakfast Club. Yep, Kevin Hart said he chose drugs. Take responsibility for what you choose. And that's, yeah. So that's probably what it was, man. Something like that. So, and then Kevin Hart said, gotta get the anger up out, you champ. It's honestly sad. In the meantime, please enjoy my movie trailer. Jeez, man. Yep, that's just what it is, man. But I don't know. Let these two, urban gentlemen fucking figure it out by themselves. So, all right, okay. I was just something that I ran into, and I was like, oh damn, okay. So I didn't think that it was gonna go too far, but man, I'd love to let them duke it out. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see this Logan Paul crap anymore. I want to see Kat Williams and Kevin Hart in the ring, baby. That's what I want to see. Anybody want to raise their hand and say, like, I want to see that shit too? Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in that dirty little basket and just, fucking just do it. Get in those death rings and, give both of them spears and then do it. Fuck yeah. Let's really get in there. But hot damn. All right, well, we're going to get into a couple New Year's resolutions from a couple voicemail texts and that sort of thing, and then we're going to bounce out of here, man. This one comes from Jackson. I'm sorry. Jackson with an X, too. That's crazy. All right, I like it. Jackson says, I will buy stupid things that make me happy. Well, Jackson, I can join you there, dude, if I... get a little get a little grandfather's devil drink in me, I'll probably fucking order a couple things for you too. So another one, Derek. I will only throw up on the carpet, never on the tile floor. Well, fuck yeah, Jason or Derek. Derek, I will throw up on the carpet. Dude, I mean, I guess if that's what it is, and that's where you're gonna be placed on a carpet. I mean, who doesn't like a fucking carpet, especially to pass out on? But then again, a tile floor, man, that feeling on your face in the morning or at night could be remarkable. That cold feeling, especially when you got all, the damn bootleg, miracle liquor fucking running through your body. But Derek, I don't know, man. You might want to reconsider that sort of thing. And but hell, man, never on the damn tile floor. At least you're keeping those grout lines fucking nice, huh? That thing. Keep it nice. Keep it nice. But here's another one. No name. I'm going to be, this is what they didn't put a name down. I'm going to be a better father than my father was to me. Fuck, dude. That right there is deep, and it's too deep right now into the podcast to even try to think about. But yeah, God bless you, dude. Whoever you are. Being a father is a big deal, man. And if you think that your father didn't raise you right, or do, maybe didn't he wasn't there for you all the time, or wasn't there at all, or that sort of thing, I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope you do become a better father than he was to your I guess, I don't know if your child's born or not or anything like that, but dude, hats off to you for trying to do that, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Make that work out. Make it work out. So, and I can kind of relate with that. Not dad, but mom, But, I always told myself, my mom taught me what not to do. So I don't do that shit. So, what's another one? Here's another no-namer, and I think this will be the last one, man. Said, this year I'm going to try to learn to cook better meals, because right now the only thing I can really cook is spaghetti and making sandwiches. Well, hey, dude, that's all right. Sandwich, fucking blend both of them together. Get a sand spaghetti, a spaghetti sand. Fucking decorate that thing out with a couple olives, and, like I said, you could put some of that pizza sauce that I've been decking out all over my damn body. You could take some of that and pour that into, a couple noodles or two or something like that. But I don't know, man. I know you weren't asking for any suggestions or anything, but, there's a couple meals, just get online and try to, damn, man, just spaghetti and sandwiches. Fuck. I'm surprised he didn't say, fucking cereal and making Oreos or pulling out damn barbecue chips or something like that. Like, shit, dude. But that's great. Hey, you probably make one hell of a pot of spaghetti, dude. And that's again, you could probably live off that, man. Maybe not make spaghetti, and maybe try something else like a manicotti or a damn parmesan. Something like that. Grill up a damn, grill up a fucking raccoon and fucking pour something on that, Put a couple artichoke hearts on that thing. Make it worth its living, Fuck, dude. But yeah, let us know what meals, if you decide to get in touch with us in the future, let us know what you're making out there. So, but But all right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here and get home because my dog is probably going freaking nuts right now and probably wants to go out on a little walk, of course. But and look, man, I'm sorry if this episode was a little chaotic. I know it's the beginning of the year for the first episode, really. It's just what it is. I just had some stuff on my mind, and I feel like I feel like this place right here in here talking with you guys. Sometimes it's kind of a safe space where I can share with you guys. And I know I'm putting myself out there, and that's okay, but that's what it is, man. Sometimes you got to put yourself out there, trying to find common ground, and relating to people is just something that, is something that I want to do better, something that I think if all of us were to do, like, we'd probably be living in a better spot than where we're at right now. So, it'll make us better in the long run, I think. So, because, man, there is no worse feeling than feeling like you're alone. And that's just the truth of it, man. And that's, in certain cases, how I feel. But with you guys listening, it kind of gives me a little bit more encouragement to make that stride, to do something more, to be something more, I guess. So, but probably not this week, but the following week, we're going to try to get our producer or, someone in here. I keep on saying it. I know you guys are probably like, fucking A, dude, just do it already. I've been just, trying my best. There's a lot of juggling and orchestrating around here. So, it's kind of tough to do it by yourself. So, but I'm trying to get someone in here. But hot damn, man. All right. Well, guys, have a beautiful rest of your week. Try out this dry January, man. Who knows? You may get your thinking box may be a little bit more clear, and who knows what other benefits you'll come out of it with, I guess. So, all right, everyone. Stay true to yourselves, and I'll catch you next week. All right. Be well.